woman or girl should have to step foot into our country, into this great city, and be forced or coerced into having to sell her body. We find and we restore. We find victims, we restore survivors. I'm Jimmy Lee. I'm the Executive Director of Restore NYC. We find victims through our outreach strategy, where we partner with law enforcement, where we partner with the court system, other nonprofits, and also initiate our own outreach programs in the community.
For me, Restore was so important because they connected me with NYPD that specialize in investigating human trafficking cases. And the fact that I was able to go to Restore to be interviewed by the detectives, I didn't have to do anything, just come and tell my story. It was such a liberating experience, and I felt loved because I wasn't alone. As a survivor, it meant a lot. You're in a safe place, you're in a safe environment, you know, these people have your back. And that's something that survivors do not have. It encourages you, gives you hope.
We seek to restore survivors in every way through our groundbreaking Safe House strategy.
I'm Abby, and I'm one of the Safe House coordinators for Restore NYC. We're sort of like the eyes and ears of what's happening with the women that we're serving. We serve as the point person for each of their cases, and then we're just managing like life at the house. A lot of what we do is informal. It's just kind of doing life together. That could be anything from making sure that we have food in the fridge and that, you know, people are cleaning, but also interpersonal, relational things. A lot of them are trying to redevelop a sense of trust in anyone, and that's difficult.
When I first moved here, I'm really by myself only. Restore helped me build up myself. Everybody in here, they are helping me. Before, I don't have any confidence on anything, but now the confidence is building. Before, I was 24 hours, stay in the house. Now, at least I am going to school, walking out, talking with the people from the outside. Before, I only talk with the people in the house only. I'm so happy have Restore helped me. It's true, because if not, I really don't know how I'm gonna go on my life. They really helped me a lot.
They're really strong, resilient women. It's amazing how resilient they are.
We really rely on supporters. A lot of our supporters we really see as, not really donors, but people who are problem solvers.
As a company, we're just excited about offering jobs, and hopefully that leads to the women growing and becoming empowered. We are Korean American women. I mean, it could have been us. So many of these women came from foreign countries with the idea and the hope of economic opportunities.
I came into it thinking, well, maybe I could be a blessing to these women, but in actuality, I've been blessed.
It's my desire that every woman who comes to this country, who dreams of coming to America, will also find that freedom and that hope and those opportunities to build a life that fulfilled her deepest longings. We know that there's a true gap out there, and if we feel like we can fill that gap, we know that we are impacting the lives of so many of the most vulnerable and exploited women.